Hello everybody, my name is Freddy Aguilar and I am the one with the profile here on YouTube called The Quotes. This video is to discuss about an incident that happened many years ago when I was practicing martial arts, and that you may have seen a video like this before that I had up, but this is shorter so that way it doesn't take up too much time, and that it's not to show me being arrogant, because I'm not trying to be arrogant, and that it's not to say anything bad about the master I had before, because he was not a bad person, but the fact that he made a false accusation against me was wrong, and it was not true, and that with this video everything will be cleared up, and that it's the complete honest truth, and that's it. So yeah, so here we go. I was going to a Kung Fu school before called the Dragon Phoenix School of Kung Fu. The master there was Curtis Ulrich, and I was only there for 9 months up until the incident, and during the 9 months I was also part of the demo team, so I would be doing demonstrations of what is it I would learn, what I was learning in the school, and so that way other people would know what is it that they would be learning if they were to go to the school. So anyway, it was the incident took place during the summer of 2003 or 2002, and I remembered it it happened during the summer because that was before I went to high school. So during the summer, last day of July, it was the anniversary of the Kung Fu school itself. The celebrated time was here in Calgary, and I had a job to do in the dojo, which was to go and do demonstrations with the demo team on that day. And so as the event finished and that everybody was doing some things, like some people were going home, some people were still eating, or some people were still sticking around and talking, but as for me, I was going through something at the time, and so because of that I was very upset and I was sad and I was emotional, so I wanted to go someplace to have some privacy, and I just wanted to be alone. So I went to an area of the dojo I did not know, I was not supposed to go into, but I still went into anyway. So as I was there and I was just sitting down all sad, that's when the teacher came in, and as soon as I noticed him I just ran away. And what happened is that, again, I did not know I was not supposed to go into the area of the dojo, and the fact that I am a very nervous, anxious person, so that would explain that. So anyway, after that day, there was the other day when I came in for the next class. I noticed it was just me and the teacher, nobody else, not the other students were not there, and that's when the teacher talked to me and said, "Oh, Freddie, because the fact that you went to the area, I'm not sure if I can trust you, and that wasn't the things I was teaching you enough." And then that's when he comes in with a false accusation, saying that he thought I stole something, or that he thought that I was snooping around, when the truth was I did not steal anything from Ulrich or from the school, and I was not snooping around. And besides, I would not do it anyways, because that is my master, and I would not do that at all, for I'm not that kind of a person, and I wouldn't go to cause trouble. So anyway, because of the fact that he thought I did something, and the fact that I went into the area I'm not supposed to go into, he gave me a punishment, which was 2,000 push-ups and to do an essay about certain things that were happening within the events, and that's within the history of the Shaolin monks. And so on that day I did 150 push-ups, and after I was finished, my dad picked me up and I went home, and as I talked to my dad about what happened, we discussed and we made a decision about the fact that I would not go there anymore, because of the fact that the accusation against me was not true, since I did not steal anything, and the fact that me and my dad didn't agree with certain things about how things were going in the dojo. And it's not that it was a bad dojo, or the fact that, you know, Curtis wasn't a bad person or a bad teacher. It's just that there were some things we didn't agree about, and that there was other issues as well. So Again, I did not steal anything, and I was not snooping around when it comes to Oric or to the school itself. And as I think more about this incident, I'm thinking, was it more the concern of what was it he thought, that was it more of, did he think I was doing something bad, or was it because I went to the area, and that if it has to do with going to an area I'm not supposed to go into, would that be a big issue or small issue? And so I have more to say, such as the fact that, he didn't really talk about the area so much when I was learning, and it was the same for the other students, that he didn't really talk much about it, and that if it's something he was concerned about really, then he should have said, please don't go into this area. Why? Because of this and that, because of these reasons, and that make that as part of the rules there in the dojo, and so that way everybody will not think about going into the area at all. So, and that also, if the fact that the teacher, he should have talked to me and checked my pockets during the day of the university, so that way he would know for sure that I did not steal anything from him. And the same thing with my dad, since I think he gave me a ride at that day, that he could have done the same thing to me. And that also Oric could have checked to see that everything was okay in the area, that make sure that everything is there and that there's no problem, and that way he wouldn't have to make the accusation against me, and then that way I wouldn't have to get punished and things will be okay. So, and that's it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna make another video to talk about the reasons why I went into the area, and to talk about what was it I was going through at the time, and that I hope with this video that things are cleared up, and that this proves that I didn't steal anything, and that I have my innocence, that again I did not steal anything, or I didn't do anything wrong aside from going to the area that I did not know I was not supposed to go into. Basically to say that I didn't do anything wrong, that I did not steal anything, I was not snooping around, and that the only problem would have been the fact that I went into the area I was not supposed to go into, even though I didn't know. And so that's it. So again, this is Freddy Aguilar. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.